Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. Today is Friday, right? Yeah, today is Friday. Kevin Chan here, back to you. Another session here. Today, we're going to talk about the database of the Feng Shui. And specifically, is the series that talk about the available combination for period 9 house and, how you can leverage on each of the available combination. Right, so I can see Pepper is around, Winnie Leong is around. Good morning to all of you. Right. So today my little princess is very sick. Right. So he's having a bad flu. He's given a 5-day quarantine instruction. All right, so she's gonna be quarantined for 5 days, and very unfortunate for her. In the 5 day, the 3 day was a holiday. Yeah, right. So tomorrow, and then Sunday, and also Monday is a holiday here in Malaysia. Right? So which means that she actually doesn't really have any holiday from her point of view, lah. But anyway, right. So hopefully she can recover faster. Hello, Saw. How are you doing? Right, so yeah, now back to the feng shui of period 9. So for those of you who are unfamiliar, in 2024, which is last year, we have officially moved fully into the period of 9 in feng shui. So feng shui, every 20 year we count it as one period, and 2024 until 2043 is basically what we call the period of 9. So every time when you have a change of period, the houses that is actually being built, so of course this is specifically if you are from the Xuan Kong Flying Star School, right? Xuan Kong Flying Star School, then every 20 year they have a different set of energy distribution for houses. Right. So if you are from a different school, different now. If let's say that you are using the 8 mentioned Pazai method. The Pazai method don't have this 20-year changing thingy. Forever is that particular formation one. Right. So please do take notes that this is a very school specific. So if you are practicing Shuan Kong Flying Star, then there is such thing as a every 20 years there's a change. Right. So now again, just tell you first, if you bought a house prior to 2024, you have a different chart. If you buy a house after 2024, then you have a different chart. That is the only thing on it. So which means that if somebody actually buy a house during period 7, then the fellow will have a period 7 chart. Although the house is having the exact same facing. So 3 houses, from 3 different periods, facing north, facing north, facing north, all the 3 of them have different combination. That's all only. Right. So no, that's basically what's the difference only. Hello Edward, how are you doing? Hello Kelvin. Right. So no, welcome. Right. So now this is for the period of 9. So the combination in every single period is basically fixed, as they have already done the allocation of it, right? It's actually fixed. So what you need to do is just to understand what is the significance of the combination, right? So each number significant, the flying star, the 9 star, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, we have already done the explanation in the Xuan Kong 9 star session, right? So you can go into the Xuan Kong 9 star session and read back of it, right? So this one is basically a combination. A lot of time in the academic world of feng shui, this is called the purple white. As long as you got combination of two, it's basically called purple white explanation, right? So again, all of these are just called terminology. I am not a very big proponent of selling terminology to people, right? So you just use it as how it was intended to be used, right? So come, let me shrink myself down to the smaller version, right? So like usual, getting in touch with me, Telegram is a good way to get in touch with me, right? So if not, you can basically use the monthly newsletter. Right? So monthly newsletter is where I share some information about forecast. Right, so it's just that because right now I'm a bit busy with the rest of my life, right? So as I become easier, as I become more free, right? So as things fall into better things, right? I will start to write more about feng shui and what we call 八字 and qi into the newsletter as well. But that one requires some time, right? So and then there's the community channel. Community channel is very easy. Everybody come in. We help each other. That's basically what a community channel is. Come and join the community channel if you're not done. Right, rooms and interior renovation does not change your house period. No, changing house period is basically very pretty difficult. You have to exit all the chi inside the house and reinsert new chi into the house, which is not an easy thing to do. Okay, right? So not so easy to screw up your energy. Right, not that easy. All right. So come, let's take a look now. These are all the combination, right? So this is all the available combination for period 9, right? So some people ask, how to plot this. You just go into internet and find. By the way, ChatGPT can plot this. You just give it the facing direction. You give it a facing sitting direction, the bugger should be able to plot this out. Right, so you don't have to worry about this, or you just go into the internet, or the 9 period chart is already plotted out. You can find it, right? So you just put Shen Kong Flying Star, period 1 chart, period 2 chart, period 3 chart, period 4 chart. It will give you Shen Kong Flying Star period chart. That's it. Right? The flying is everybody fly it the same. So you won't get a second version of this. Right? So these are all the available chart, right? So when you distill all the available chart, it is just same combination, different places. Right? Different sector, the combination is basically the same. So which means that if you want to use a certain combination, it is definitely available for you inside whichever house you buy. Whatever house you buy, right? So yeah, right. So old people said we didn't remove. They're correct. Removing the roof. You remove the roof. Also, the sky need to see your floor. So which means that it's not possible for you to do it on a 2-story house, right? Because 2-story house you got a floor which is there, right? So which means if a 2-story house you want to do it, you need to remove the roof and you need to remove almost the 4 walls. Which means you only live with the structure, right? So it's not too easy lah, right? So just tell you it's not really that easy, okay? Right, so it's much more faster if you just buy a new house. Just go and buy a new house, okay? Right, so that will be much more faster. Back to this one, right? So if you distill all of this chart, right? So you will find that the combination is generally the same, right? Period 8 also, period 8 set of a combination is exactly, it's just different combination is still the 9 different number, right? So it's just that the number is combined in a different manner. So period 7 or period 7 combination, now period 9 is period 9 combination. So once you understand all the combination and you understand what you want to do, actually any house also you can use. Yeah, any single house also you can use. It's like for those of you who say that, period 9, the double 9 is a very good combination, right? I only use double 9. Every house also got double 9. Use it lah. What's wrong with it? Okay, so there's nothing wrong. So period 9 start with so many global crises. Hensing actually is not that it got many global crises. The news reach you faster only. Right? The crisis has already been there for very long. Like for example, you guys say that, so it's like the Ukraine, Ukraine, Gaza, right? So right now, we just moved back into Pakistan. We just moved back into Pakistan, right? So do you know that the Syrian refugee crisis was already around for like 10 years? Right? When was the last time you see anything? Nothing, because why? News doesn't reach you, right? So period 9 news gonna reach you very, very fast, because why? We are in a period whereby everybody have a handphone. Everybody is a reporter. You realize that we are in a period where every single person that's holding a handphone is a potential reporter. It is the speed of the news that reach you fast. A lot of people say that, the earthquake, all this is like, there's a lot of earthquake, right? There has always been so much earthquake. Okay, so you can go and check the earthquake monitoring service, right? So you go internet and check, all the earthquake monitoring service. It actually lists down every single earthquake. So if you go and do a statistical study, there's actually no significant in terms of the increase or decrease of earthquake. Right? It just happened that it happened. Then that particular area got a lot of people got handphone. They can send the news to you fast. Right? So and it gives you the perception that oh no, this is So human is like that. Wherever the camera is pointing, it becomes important. Wherever camera is not pointing, it becomes not important. Like for example, very simple one for you, right? So very recent one for Malaysia is the Putra Heights gas line explosion. Today, did you hear anything? It was just last month only. It disappeared quite fast, right? Anybody know what happened? Until right now, no one knows what happened. Okay, anyone cares? No one cares, right? So right now, all the camera is pointing somewhere else, right? Okay, right? So period 9 confirm news reach you very fast because of the fire. Spreading is very fast. It's not because there's more what we call a global crisis is basically happening. It's just faster everything. Right? Everything reach you faster. Right? So come, let's go back and take a look. So total combination, there's only this many combination. We have already done 99, 36, 18, 45. We have done it, right? So today no need to vote, we'll do 27. Since we're gonna finishing the left hand side first, we'll do 27. 10 cannot go, right? So we do the 27 combination. So we talk about that, right? So then later we will come back and finish the other side. So can you see that all the combination is basically mirror of each other. So now this give you the answer to that particular question people like to ask, right? 3663 got different or not? Got. Right? 1881 got different or not? Got. 4554 got different or not? Got. Right? 2772 got different or not? Got. Right? All of them got, right? So 99 and 99 got different or not? This one don't have, right? 99 and 99 don't have any difference. Okay? Right, so let's take a look at 27. Right, so now if you are studying 悬空 flying star, actually 悬空 flying star not a very difficult system to study. Apart from remembering every single numbers, right? So and what the meaning of every single number is, what does it encompass and all those kind of stuff. Right. So of course, in any single system that you learn, doesn't matter whether it's 八字, whether it's FengShui, whether it's Qimren, right? There is always the good guy, bad guy dynamic that's happening, right? So in 悬空 flying star, right? So in 悬空 flying star, the good guys, which is according to the purple white. Why is called purple white? Every single number they are assigned a color. It's like code name. Right? So purple white, purple is the star number 9, right? So white is the star number 1, 6, and 8. So purple white is basically telling you, in the feng shui system, as long as you got the star number 9, the star number 1, star number 6, star number 8, these are called the good guy. Purple white is called the good guy. Right? You have this number, what? Right? So this is distilling the entire system into a very, very simple thing for you to understand. Right? So then the bad guy, you got good guy, you sure got bad guy. So the bad guy is what? The bad guy is number 2 law, number 5 law, number 7, number 3 law. These are called the bad guy. Okay? Right? So these are called the bad. So which leave number 4 as a neutral party. Right? So number 4 is neither good or bad. It's basically a neutral party. Right? So if you're at the very, very junior level of 悬空 flying star feng shui application, if you can just remember 1, 6, 8, 9, good, right? 2, 3, 5, 7, bad. Okay, but at least you won't go and choose house that give you problem, right? But in actual sense, no. Just tell you first. In actual sense, no, because at the time when this was applied, the actual application of the star number 2, star number 3, star number 5, and star number 7 is actually very difficult to use. They are very difficult to use, right? So they're very difficult to use. There's very little places where you can apply them, right? So it's very little places you can apply them. So hence, they are being labeled as being bad. That's all only. It is not really that they are bad. For example, star number 7, a lot of time, so now star number 7, you need to give a bit of a comparison to star number 6. So the star number 6 is the noble powerhouse. Control power, decision making, leadership belong to 乾卦. Right? So the number 7 is basically the loser. Right? So that's why number 7 is called broken soldier. Right? So number 7, the code name is called broken soldier. So it's basically the loser. Right? So the number 7 govern anything that has to do with talking. So now see how you just put it into a logical sense, in the olden day. Right? So put in logical sense in the olden day. If olden day, your punch is big enough, you hold a bigger sword, you're willing to, you can overpower the other party. Is there any need to talk? Don't have. So who need to talk is the fellow who doesn't have power who need to talk. So in a fighting, it's basically the losing part. The loser part is begging for their life. So that's basically star number 7. Right? So that's why star number 7 is lumped together with all the criminals, bandit, bad people. Right? So tribe gang members all lumped together in the 7. So those are aggressive people that did not manage to get into power. So they become second class aggressive people, or we call them thugs. Right? So that's star number 7. Right? So that's the star. So you can see that the what we call the description to it is really not really that good. But if you come to today, right? Tell me, throwing punches is better or speaking is better today in our today's society? If there's two fella here, one fella is absolute power, go and throw punches at people. So yeah, the fella might win in a fight. Then what happens? You end up in court. You end up in court, you get sued, right? So that's star number 7 is actually star of lawyers. Lawyers actually use star number 7. So if you're a lawyer, then star number 7 is good, no? Star number 7 is good. Right? So then what happened here is that right now you're in period 9. So the period 9, the star of fire, right? So the energy of fire is very, very intense. And because the energy of fire is very intense, the star number 7 very difficult to exert its potential. So the star number 7 becomes less of a problem. So if you look at this particular combination, the star number 2 actually will grow star number 7. Right? So it will grow it in a slow manner. The star number 2, the star number 2 is actually, you want to call it a cultivative star. Right? So again, originally it represents things like farmland. It represents things like training camp, military training camp. It represents your mom. So tell me, what is the commonality of this sort of places? Is that it slowly grows something. So like farmland, right? You put a seed down on the farmland, you slowly tend to it, then it grows into a big tree. But what happens when it grows into a big tree? Then it will start to fruit. So it will start to continuous to fruit. So its initial require a lot of effort to tend to the seed. When the seed grow up, the seed will provide back to the person who planted the tree. That is basically the things, right? So same thing with military camp. You put somebody who cannot fight into the military camp. Military camp will slowly train the particular fellow. It give it a safe space, give it the necessary training, give you your chances to basically try things out. And one day when you learn how to fight properly, you will forever know how to fight properly. You will forever be able to defend the town that you are in. So can you see that it is basically a path of investment? Mother also is the same. When the children is small, that time cannot fight outside. The mom will sacrifice her life, trying to whatever it is. So when the children become big already, it will start to take care of the mom. Makes sense, right? So can you see the commonality of the star number 2, right? So the star number 2 is star of cultivation. So when you put the 2 and 7 together, right, it is like a situation whereby the person slowly learn how to talk, slowly learn how to fully utilize the talking, slowly learn how to basically what you call, because the 7 is the active star right now. So active star means that most of the time in this combination you will see the 7, you will not see the 2. The 2 is the internal side of the person. Right? So the 2 is basically the character. So the sitting star build a person's character, whereas the facing star build the action. That is what you go out and show people, right? So this one, potential, right, if it's done correctly, can actually create a very eloquent person, very eloquent, communicative in terms of it, very eloquent and communicative person. Pretty good, okay, right? So pretty good, right. And so this combination. So again, I've already say, the 2-7 is basically what we call a her-2 combination. Right? So now in studying feng shui, there are a few specific combination that's basically existing, right? So one of them is called combo 10. Combo 10 very easy, one number you add up together is 10. One is called combo 10. So the combo 10 for 7 is 7-3. The combo 10 for 2 is 2-8. Right? So that's basically all combo 10. There's one set of what we call a combination. Then second set of combination is called a her-2 combination. So her-2 combination, 2-7 is one of them. So 2-7 is a combination of fire. Right? So now if you go for a formal class in Xuan Kong Flying Star, they will teach you all this. So today you listen, you just okay, 7-2 fire. That's it. Don't ask any more questions. Okay, right. So 7-2 is fire because right now is the period of fire. So this particular combination is potent. It's a potent combination of fire. So again, fire, it suppresses the negative energy of the star number 7. So it makes the star number 7 much more usable and much more controllable. So this one basically, fire is basically for a presentation, easier for people to see you. Right? So which means that this particular combination can actually amp up your ability to communicate with people, and people will be able to see your communication, which is pretty awesome, right? So anybody who is basically in the speaking line of career, Your job, the final output is basically you need to talk, man. This combination is super great. It's a very, very good combination for you. So of course, now if you're in an industry whereby you are supposed to shut up, man, then this combination is going to give you a lot of problems, right? So because this combination will expose you, right? So you start to be a little bit more talkative, right? So now, if you take a look at this, right? So now these are from the again, from the classic. These are from the classic. So now because you have those information already, now you start to understand why does the classic classify thing in that manner in, right? So easy money, right? So tell me, is somebody who know how to talk, is it easy for the fella to swindle some money out from you? Damn easy, right? So even up until today, every single advertisement piece that you have ever seen in front of you, right? The job is to basically ask you to take out your wallet, and most of the product no use. Right? So I don't know whether you guys today's got watch a lot, right? So it's a lot of China's factory right now come up and tell people that we are the one who actually made all the luxury brand for this whatever brand it is, right? So now tell me, why did you go and pay so much money for the luxury brand, whereas you can actually get the same exact product without the logo from the factory that is manufacturing it, right? Somebody 27 was very good lah. Sweet talk you, right? So sweet, basically sweet talk you lah, right? So easy woman mean a woman that is very, we all say that the ear is very soft, 耳仔好嫩 lah, right? So very easy to get talked by guys, right? So it represents sweet talker, right? So again, right, when we take a look at it, doesn't that sounds very negative? Depend on how you apply and put it lah. So that's why I say that if you are in an industry whereby talking is what you need to do, this combination is perfect for you. Now if you're applying this particular skill set that you have already acquired into swindling people for money, I can't stop you from that one, right? So you acquire this particular skill set and you decide to go and fish around for easy girl, I can't stop you from being stupid. I can't, right? So it can be used for that. And a lot of people will actually use it for that. Because why? Easy, right? Easy, ma. Why work so hard? Right? Why do I need to work so hard to convince you to do the right thing? No need, ma. Right? I just need your money only, right? All right. So I use this, I speak enough of the thing, so that you give me your wallet. That's it lah. Why need to be so difficult, right? So now the morality part of applying this combination, I'm not here to become your moral judge, right? I'm just telling you this is the energy combination. If you happen to need this combination, go and find a house where this combination is easily available for you to use. So the most easily available is called front door because you will definitely be entering and exiting the house using your front door. The second most easily available is called your room, right? Your room where your bed is not your room, it's actually where your bed is. The third one is kitchen. Kitchen has become less and less important due to the fact that is at least in Malaysia, it's widely available. Food is outside, right? The kitchen hardly got any use nowadays. So and then the number fourth widely available usage is basically workroom or a study room that you actually work and study. Right? So like for example, I'm in the west corner. Right, so I am inside my house. My entire work setup is basically in the west corner. Right? So yeah. Right, so that's basically it. Right? So right, so it's gonna be like that, right? So it's you want this particular energy, you happen to be the thing that you are doing is in that particular direction, then you aim for this energy. You open your chart, you go and find this particular combination. By the way, period 8 don't have this combination. Right, don't go to your period 8 chart and try to find 279. Why I don't have 27 in my period house 8 one? Then some smart people start to do this. Can I take the 8 from this box and then combine to the 8 with that particular box? Some boxes can, some boxes cannot. Some box can, some box cannot, right? So that's basically the application of this. Right, so if we just filter, right, so can you see that every single one of them also have it? Right, the one that doesn't have it, which is the East and East 2 combination, is at the center. right? It's basically at the center of the house. I did not highlight the center of the house because the center of the house usually it cannot be door, it cannot be kitchen, cannot be room. It cannot be a workstation. The center usually is left empty, right? So you cannot have a enclosure at the center. The center cannot be exposed, the center cannot be enclosed, right? So if because the center is where all the chi will exchange and converge. So if there's exposure, then the chi go to the center, it will leak out, no chi, right? So if it's encompassed, if it's in a room already, then the chi go in, it cannot exchange. So that's why cannot be enclosure, cannot be open. Right? So that's basically a basic thing you need to know. So if it's in the center palace, usually seriously very difficult to use. Okay, very, very difficult to use, right? So all of them is basically available. All right, cool. Pretty simple. Right. So flying star, not really very scary. Once you understand the basic functionality of the flying star, no matter how you throw the number together, it's actually very easy to analyze. Right? So the challenging part is that the thing that you want to do, especially money making activity, right? This is the part that is very, very difficult for people to understand, because why? The system has been sold in such a way that it's so badly sold in such a way that people just say that, oh, this number will give you wealth, you will get what. They don't understand that money don't come to you because you are in that particular area. It come to you because your activity match what the other party want. Once your activity match, right, money just come to you. It's like you're in the right line. Like for example, right now, right, you go out, you sell anything that has to do with AI, people will buy. It's that magical, right? So anything at all that you do, right, you drop the word AI in front, right? Suddenly the sales number go up. It doesn't matter if they're applying AI in the correct or wrong manner. I've seen so many people apply AI in the wrong manner, but people buy it. What can I say? Nothing. Okay, I cannot say anything because why? The people buy, buy mean that you're right, no? Okay, right? Although the way that you sell it is not correct, but people buy mean it's right. So like for example, also very not very long ago, so you guys know the fidget spinner, the thing that goes spin, spin, spin. There was a period whereby whatever fidget spinner you throw outside is the market, people will buy. Right? Labubu, very very recent Labubu, right? You throw any Labubu out in the market right now, right? Labubu is all in the right. You want whichever version also you can buy. Nobody wants it anymore. Correct or not? Yeah, right. So that's basically the world, right? So that's basically, so once you understand what you are doing, once you understand that this is the energy I want, go and find the correct energy, use the correct energy, you will see everything go smooth. That's it. No magic, man. Right? But if you are doing nothing, sitting around, I give you what energy also, it doesn't work. Right? Because that particular alignment and flow need to be there. All right, so you have your 27 already, right? So wondrous number, wonderful number that you can use to improve your ability to be eloquent. Right? I think that was the best word, right? So, 口甜舌滑. Sweet talking is 口甜舌滑. Eloquent, talking in a very profound manner. But of course, you need training. You need training mean that choice of word, deliberate talking, all these things you need to be trained. Right? So don't think that I got this number, then automatically whatever I say is smell good. Please don't do that. Okay, right? So you need to go and learn. Right? So you have this, your learning journey become much more easy. Everything becomes smoother. If you're using the right energy, it just bounce you to the right place. So a lot of times, feng shui, I tell people, it's like hitting the turbo button on the stretch of straight road where you're supposed to win. Right? So already, hey, I enough turbo juice, it's like that. The fella don't have anything, I hit the turbo button, your car go, you win. Right? You win easily. But if you hit the turbo button on the corner, then bye-bye. Okay, right, so that's all. See you guys tomorrow. Let me see what do I have for tomorrow, right? So tomorrow is going to be 7:30 since I'm going to be together quarantining with the little princess. Okay, see you guys. Bye.